This is this is the first unit. Today we're conducting about data. We're conducting about metacognition and communication.
Anyone can share.
Damien.
You can read the first question if that's how you want to start.
What do you feel is the most significant and helpful information that you learned in the metacognition of the first position? I think that I learned that conducting a sleep schedule, because teens, like, you need a sleep rhythm, and because a fact I found was that the artificial light limits the blue light that gets to your eyes when you go to sleep. Emma, would you like to add on?
Yeah, I'll add on. Sleep is super important. I'm going to add on to your thing there. It's super important that you get sleep because when you're sleeping, it processes everything you learned and stuff during the day. And it helps when you wake up in the morning because then you're not as tired if you have a consistent sleep schedule.
Yeah. So, like, when Dr. Walker said that sleep is the most important part of probably your life, yeah, I think that was really good words from him, and because he said not to, have your phone if you want good sleep and stuff like that. So, yeah, right, J-Ree?
He also said that sleeping also restarts our mind. Restarts our mind when like, let's say we were like reading something. When we sleep, it basically saves that information. John.
I agree with Jerry, because if you want to keep what you learn from the next day, you have to get enough sleep. So good sleep early. Brody?
Having it to do with can be helpful for fighting with the next morning of your day. Cowie?
I agree with all of your guys' statements. What we're saying is that sleep is a good thing for you for your work the next day because it'll save in your mind. You will have more blue light when you go to sleep if you're not on your cell phone an hour before you go to bed. You want to sleep schedule so that you get enough sleep for the next day. Emma, would you like to add on?
When you wake up in the morning, a good breakfast will help energize you for the day that you will have.
Choosing not to look at your phone can be very helpful for sleeping at nighttime and helps your eyes not go blind.
Yeah, I agree with Brody when he said that if you don't use your phone so much, you don't go blind. So you shouldn't use your phone so much so you don't go blind.
What learning?
Right, J-Ree?
Okay, For our next question, it is, what learning and or reading strategies did you find most helpful? Well, what I found most helpful for learning and reading strategies are helpful because the paragraph, a summary after we read it in class, and then we had to write answers for it. That helped me a lot when we read and then wrote about it.
Yeah, when we took notes, it was really helpful for me, so I could remember stuff easier, and if I ever needed to remember it, I could go back in my notes and study it a little bit more. Right, J-Ree?
I also agree with that. But also what I know is phones could distract you from sleeping.
That was the last part, brother.
Okay. Screw this, John.
I agree with J-Ree, and
I'm trying to take this so serious.
and Garrett, because notes can help you remember what was said in class, and if you are outside of class, you can look up what you put in your notes. Brody?
It is okay for boys to have diaries.
What? What did you say?
Jerry.
What did he say?
Something good.
I didn't even hear it.
That's good.
Jerry.
I don't even know what she said.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you
confused.
there.
I guess
You
so.
had a good comment there.
Can someone tell me what did he say?
That it's okay for guys to write in journals.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, we got off to a slow start, didn't we?
Yes.
But you guys did a lot of good things. Outside circle, what did they do well? Lily.
They didn't really have pauses in between.
Once they got rolling, yeah, they kept it going. How did they do that?
Because someone started us off.
They just
Yeah.
agree
Well,
with each
but-
other.
But connecting, how did they do that?
They called it
Yeah.
names.
They invited people in. Ty, what
I feel like they did a really good job of asking what other people thought, not just going on just one person saying everything. They kind of everybody got their own
Yes,
say.
they did a good job of making sure we had a civil democratic discussion. Yes, good, Carter.
They when they were done, they asked other people like what they thought about what they said.
Mm-hmm. Valuing each person's opinion.
Each other.
Okay, good. Morgan?
In my opinion, what I think they did good was passing the discussion around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys really did a nice job of that. Anything else, Carson, that you were gonna add?
I guess you said what I said, but like they pass it around and they kept on asking each other questions.
And you did a good job of using your connector statements. Always want to remember, we're not just throwing in our Legos, we're connecting them so that we build our collective understanding. Good job. And outside group, you did well in listening as well. Now we're going to very quickly and quietly switch places and start our next one. Yes.
Can I put my hat back on? I'm an
Carter,
outside
sit Carter, you
Yeah, no,
Carter,
he's all the conversation.
Carter.
Let me up a conversation. Because I got something on. Wait.
Alright. Who's starting the conversation?
Morgan, Aiden starts the question.
Yeah, Aiden, you start the conversation.
No, okay, let's
Lily does.
let at least everybody get settled.
Alright, Morgan, you're starting the conversation.
I'm only saying
Just started.
I'm only saying one.
I've started.
Yeah, get this started.
Alright.
I'm scared. I am gonna.
Hey, what do the outside people do?
What?
No, I'm only saying one thing.
Oh, I know.
Thanks, brother. You're welcome. Just the fact that you had left my in. Okay, oh. After you taste it, see what do you like? What do you think, Carter?
Yeah, I agree with that. You need sleep.
Sleep's good.
Dope.
It's good.
I'm doing what John did.
Why do you guys have black?
No,
I'm gonna mess this up. I'm gonna mess this up.
Yeah, give me it. Just write. I didn't have to write down anything. I just.
Here's what I wrote down. This is what I wrote down.
Okay, you may begin. You can even start with a question that hadn't been answered yet because we didn't get very much time the first time.
What's your guys' opinion about sleep and like how it could help us over the morning or like over the day? So,
I think sleep is important because if you get enough sleep, you can like concentrate better. Yeah. Aiden.
Well, I agree with Will. If you get 8 or more hours of sleep, you're refreshed in the morning. In total.
I agree with you, Aiden, because when you get sleep, it refreshes your brain and it helps you focus in class and helps you take better notes and listen. Colton?
I agree with you, Carter, because more sleep basically saves that info in your mind for next days. So, yeah. Ty, do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree, but I also think to be a good learner is also to make sure you have a healthy brain and take care of like brain. Like, read a book maybe when you go to bed instead of being on like technology and stuff. Carter?
Yeah. Well, sleep, like Aiden and all them said, it helps you, like it refreshes your brain, and saves everything in your brain, and it makes you learn better. Did I trip?
Good because it gives your brain a lot of rest to get rid of all the toxins that it's been like building up over the day.
Yeah, going off of what everybody else said, sleep is very important for your brain. Just how it refreshes your brain after a couple days, all of that. Carter?
I'd like to also add that when you sleep, it also relaxes your brain and gives it more time to process like everything that happened in the day, and it just gets you ready for the next day.
I have something to add. What do you guys feel like is most significant, helpful information that you've learned in communication portion?
I would say that sleep can affect your communication by the amount of sleep that you've gotten that night. And if you don't get enough sleep throughout the week, it will affect every day throughout the week. Do you agree, Aiden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. What learning and reading strategies do you find most helpful? Carson or Carter?
I found that the strategy of taking notes was helpful to me because taking notes, you can just go back and read through your notes and like study them, and it'll help. Yeah. remember what was said in class and yeah. Right, Carson?
Yeah, mine was taking the notes or like watching the videos, just because I can go back and watch the videos and relearn everything that was said and notes, and go back and see what notes you took and what was based on.
Okay, I am gonna have to stop you, even though you guys have gotten off to a good start and you're rolling through it. That's really great. Bill's gonna bring here momentarily. So we will review good things that we did.
Carter's
tired.
Yeah, tomorrow.
No, we didn't.
Guys.
Somebody should have said nonverbal communication. Then you can learn what people are saying without knowing. Like by the